Well, we finally just got some more news regarding Norwegian Prima, so let's dive right in and take a look. What is going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. If you want to stay up to date with the latest of cruise news, some cruise vlogs from Mariner of the Seas that actually start today with our travel day video, and you want to see some ship tours, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. Alright, so like I said, we have some big news regarding Norwegian Prima. A couple months ago, we got to see what the ship actually kind of looks like and what some of the restaurants and venues are on board. Now we finally got an update on the onboard activities. We finally got our first look at the top deck of the ship, and wow, does this thing look amazing. So most notable, of course, is Norwegian is bringing back the go-kart tracks that are on board the Breakaway Plus class ships that are on the Joy, Bliss, and Encore. Norwegian Prima is actually going to have the first 3-level go-kart track. So if you can kind of see in the pictures and video here, there's actually multiple levels to this go-kart track, which is insane. Go-kart track looks absolutely huge. Also looks like there are some water slides as well, so maybe some like inner tube water slides. And then another huge new addition and a first for Norwegian is they have a dry slide. This is similar to the Ultimate Abyss, except it is taller and faster. This is the fastest slide out at sea, it seems to be. So this looks like it goes all the way up from the deck where the go-karts are offered, and it goes all the way down to where the oceanfront or the waterfront area is, where all those restaurants are outdoors on that lower level of the ship. So that looks amazing. It looks like we also got a couple game shows and stuff like that announced as well. One of them being The Price is Right, live on Norwegian Cruise Line. So this is almost like, this is kind of like how Family Feud went with Carnival. We're going to have The Price is Right on Norwegian. We also have Supermarket Sweep live on Norwegian, which is the theater and nightclub is actually going to transform into a full grocery store. Contestants here will race up and down the aisles and also answer trivia questions and fast-paced game show, which is really neat. Press Your Luck seems to be a very large trivia game as well. And then Beat the Clock is another game show that seems to be heading on to Norwegian Prima as well. It looks like all of these are first for Norwegian Cruise Line. And as far as the production show like Jersey Boys and Kinky Boots and everything like that found on some of Norwegian Cruise Line ships, Norwegian Prima will offer Summer, the Donna Summer musical, which will be the production show on board. Looks really good. So it looks really neat that the theater can actually go from that 3-deck tall theater and then just completely transform itself into like a Las Vegas style nightclub where it's completely flat and just completely open air in there, which is really, really cool. Never seen anything like that at sea before. It also looks like Norwegian's famous Galaxy Pavilion that is offered on Norwegian Joy and Encore is going to make its way over to Prima, which is like a virtual reality arcade. Looks super cool. I haven't had a chance to try it because I haven't been on either of those ships, but I have been on Bliss, but it wasn't offered on that ship. But it looks really, really cool. I hear really great things about it. Galaxy Pavilion is basically just a really, really big virtual reality arcade, which is super cool. So that's really all for today's video. We got our first huge look of the onboard activities and entertainment here on board Norwegian Prima. She will be debuting in summer of 2022 as she makes her way over from Europe. Kind of does a little bit of a cruising around, and then will be arriving in Port Canaveral for her home port for her first winter season. So anyways, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know down in the comments below. And before we wrap up today's video, we do have last week's poll, which was, have you been on Mariner of the Seas before? This was because, well, I was just on Mariner of the Seas. I just got off yesterday, actually. I'm not too surprised by these results actually being like one specific ship. I don't really expect it to be like, oh, everybody has been on this before. But we had a 7% actually came in that they have been on Mariner of the Seas before, which is really cool. She's a great ship. And 93% have not yet been on Mariner of the Seas. So very cool, very, very cool. It's a great ship, though. Just got off yesterday. Unfortunately, it was a great cruise, though. Anyways, stay tuned for this week's poll. It is actually already out. So make sure you head over to our community tab, and that way you can participate and place your votes for this week's poll, and it will be read out in a news video next week. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. We also have coming out today is our first travel day video for Mariner of the Seas, and then on Thursday we'll have embarkation day. Anyways, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.